Hi, this is Christina again with Cruising Solo Mom of Two, and today's review is on the Disney Wonder. I took this cruise in October, and this cruise went from San Diego down to Cabo San Lucas. It was a 5-night, I believe. At the time, it was a 50% occupancy, and so basically it was one cruiser to one worker. So there was a lot of attention. Everyone was excited, welcoming, friendly, and just doing the best they could given the circumstances at the time. We did have to wear masks at all times on board, but I believe that policy has changed a little, and I'm actually cruising here in a week aboard the Wonder again, so I'm hoping it's changed a lot. One thing I do want to start off with is they do have a splash pad for those children not potty trained or still wearing swim diapers. They will not let you go into the pool or down the water slide if you are not potty trained. Another great thing I liked was the great programming. They had many characters, but you did have to take pictures with masks. However, there was a point at which you got to take your masks off for formal photos, the ones that Disney takes of you. By the way, they do offer cruise picture packages, and I know for this upcoming cruise, I did buy the whole package, unlimited photos, so I'm going to make my kids get every photo we can for around $210. Another thing I loved was that there were 3 restaurants, and so the first night we went to Tiana's restaurant, Tiana's Palace, Tiana's Place, and we ate there twice. Great food and Creole style. And the next restaurant was Ariel's, or King Triton's and Ariel, and had a lot of fun and just a different kind of theme of food. And the last night we ate at Animator's Palette. That was actually my favorite restaurant. Not really sure why, but there was a lot going on with the scenery. They showed how animation had changed over time, so I found that really interesting. We did take this cruise for Halloween. One thing that kind of fell short was they programmed that Jack and Sally were going to be there, and they failed to show up. So I don't know if it was COVID related, someone didn't book Jack and Sally properly, but that's kind of like the big man at Christmas not coming. Kind of a disappointment there. The Kids Club, how that works is you pre-reserve 1.5 to 2.5 hour slots, more time when you are on the ship for a day at sea, only an hour and a half when they are in port. However, being that there weren't a lot of people on the first cruise, there was extra time slots that you could extend or add on. That was great. Sadly, right now, of the 5 days, I only have coverage on the first 2 days, and there's no club availability on the last 3 days. It doesn't say sold out, but I'm hoping that when we get on board, that's one of the first things I can do is get my kid in the kids club. She had a great time, and she was about just under 3.5 when we went the first time. They do have a private movie theater, so that was pretty fun to watch some of the different movies that they were offering, as well as they always have movies on deck. You could be in the pool on deck and watching Cars. They have a great shawarma bar. That was kind of cool to see. A couple different types of meat, and that would be on the pool deck as well. Oh, another thing, the Dole Whip adult style. Try that definitely. It's worth it. And they offered a lot of meet and greets with different characters. Stitch ran around, the Fab Five and Pluto. They were dressed up pirate night in pirate-themed costumes. They were dressed up for the Halloween costumes, and they did a Halloween dance on the pool deck area the night we celebrated Halloween, and then they had fireworks the next night that you could observe. If you had a certain side of the boat, you could see them from your room if you had that opportunity, if not, going out on the deck. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it, other than at the time you had to book a tour with Disney to get off the boat if you are unvaccinated. That, I think, is still the issue. I know I have 2 tours booked. This one stops in San Francisco, and moves on to Victoria. So I'm assuming that San Francisco, I have to have a tour to get off, so I did book one. I will update you if that has changed. And I don't think they've opened It's a Small World. So my 10-month-old right now doesn't have any time in the kids club. I'm hoping that maybe they do it on a private babysitting basis. But I haven't heard anything about that opening up yet. And actually, if it's not open, they are one of the very few cruise lines that haven't figured it out yet. I was really hoping to get that opportunity. The gym was nothing amazing, but it was a gym. It was great to have time to myself the first time, so I'm hoping that I can use the gym facilities again. And the staff was amazing. I'm expecting the same thing. They go above and beyond, and don't forget to find the blue crayon. In the activities, one of the Sarge says you're looking for the blue crayon. So anyways, can't wait to update you on our next sailing here in about 2 weeks by the time we get back. Have a great one, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to speak about the next time. Have a great night.